What's up, YouTube?
As you can tell, we're currently standing in our garage, and the reason being is
Because we are finally able to make a video that we've been wanting to make for the last month or so, but we finally have all the equipment needed to make the first portion of this video. And today we are going to be
showing what we have started to be our home gym.
Yep, we started making a garage gym in, I think, early April or late April?
Early April, probably.
I don't know, time flies. We started making a garage gym in early April, and Kendra, tell everybody the story exactly about how we got to the point of making a garage gym.
Well, so we kept talking about it and talking about it and talking about it, and we weren't like doing anything about it. So one day I just decided to purchase a bunch of gym equipment, and I told him like a couple days before it was gonna be delivered, so he wouldn't be like, oh my god, what is all this stuff?
So that was a fun little surprise to find out, and I'm glad she told me. I gotta switch on my arms, good time. And I'm glad she told me, because I would have been quite surprised to come home that day and see like 38 boxes from Rogue in our driveway.
So right now we're gonna show you what we have, and then we'll talk about like future plans and things we wanna get when we can.
So we'll call this phase 1 of the garage gym, because right now it's fully functional. You could train here and get a great workout in, but there are quite a few things that we still want to do. So obviously, once we get a few more items of equipment, we'll give you guys an update along the way.
Yeah. Okay, so walking out of our house into our garage, if you turn to the right here, we have a pull-up bar hanging. Things that I can do on here is like toes to bar, chest to bar, pull-ups, and it actually doesn't look like it, but I do have room to do muscle-ups if I position myself just right. Got a weight vest for running and doing like body weight movements. Just put that on, add a couple pounds. There's I think 14-pound plates in there, or 2 7-pound plates is what they are. Bands for warming up and shoulder mobility. Then we come this way. We have, I got these a long time ago when quarantine first started. Thought these 25-pound dumbbells would be a good addition, so they're here. Got some tractor mats from our tractor supply store. A bench, adjustable bench. We've got a squat rack, which is super nice. Then Brendan has his barbell, 45-pound barbell. And mine's back propped up against the wall. That's a 35-pound bar. Did we ever figure out how many weights we got here?
It's like 500 some.
Like 500 some weights, and I got these cute little baby weights that Brendan makes fun of me.
Well, she got
1.25.
Here's the story. So she got these, and I'm like, why did you get 1.125 pound weights? And she's like, well, sometimes I just want to PR in my bench press. And 5 pounds is just a little bit too much.
I did also get the 2.5s and the 5s, but when we got the original like bumper plate set, it came with like the lowest was 10. And so I can't go up by 20 pounds on bench, so I needed some smaller weights.
So she got the 1.25. Adorable.
Yeah. So, and then we have this weight tree, which is really nice to have. We originally purchased it without the wheels.
Bad idea.
Highly recommend the wheels, because if you want to move this thing without wheels, you gotta take all this weight off. It's a lot of work. So there's that. Behind the weight tree we have crash pads, so if I'm gonna do cleans, heavy cleans or snatches, I can drop the weight on that without worrying about ruining our garage or anything.
Or inversely, if I'm doing something with like a heavier dumbbell chest press or like a overhead whatever, I can drop those onto the pads or set them onto the pads, so that way you don't have to drop the eventual rubber weights onto this, because that will ruin the weights quicker than dropping it onto a pad like that.
Well, and we don't want to ruin the foundation of our home.
I'm not too worried about that. I'm more worried about the dumbbells.
Okay. Assault bike, which we had. Brendan got this for a Christmas present for us to both use, right? Mm-hmm. Yep.
Do you not remember?
Well, I was kind of like, that's when you got it, right?
I bought that for you.
I couldn't remember if it was my birthday or if it was Christmas.
I think it was Christmas. I don't remember yet.
35-pound dumbbells, 35-pound kettlebell, and then we just got this mat, I guess, gym mat.
That's for like abs and stuff.
From Menards, yeah. We use it for like abs and burpees, so I don't have to do burpees on the garage floor. Foam roller. We've had that for a long time. Ab mat, box for box jumps, burpee box jump overs, and then last thing here we have some rings. right now I'm using them for like drills to slowly work on getting enough strength to do like a strict ring muscle up. So doing things like tricep dips, assisting with like the box that we have here, support holds, things like that. Just kind of supersetting that into certain workouts.
So, my lovely wife Kendra gave you guys a great tour of what we currently have. So this next portion, we are going to be talking about what we are going to be getting the next few months. To give you guys just an idea of some other things that we're probably going to be adding on. I think it'll be fun to look back at this portion of the video in a few months or so and see what things we decided to get, what things we decided to not get, and just to look back at our garage when it still actually kind of looked like a garage. Regardless, so as you guys saw, we have our bench over here, we have our power rack over here, which is great. We're probably going to keep that here in the future. But right here, we are probably going to be putting a deadlift platform. We both incorporate deadlifts in our workouts, and it'll just be nice to have a place where we could do those. We could do them right now on the tractor mat. We could, we could buy another layer of tractor mat and put them on top of each other. That would be cheaper, but it would be nice just to have a designated area to actually deadlift and to keep a actual deadlift platform there just to protect the cement as well. Not that either Ken or I deadlift super heavy, but it would be nice to have that area protected. We don't know if we're gonna buy a deadlift platform yet or try to DIY one. We'll have to look into what that would all entail. So that'll be over there. That'll probably be one of our next purchases, honestly. And then over here, we will eventually have a rack with dumbbells on it. As you guys probably noticed, we don't have many dumbbells yet in our gym. Mostly because one, we don't need those first and foremost for the workouts that we want to do in our gym, because Kendra does more of a CrossFit style training, and the workouts that I'm currently doing here are pretty much all strength training workouts that are all barbell focused, which is great, but obviously having dumbbells does give you a little bit more variety in the movements that you're able to do. So we'll be putting our dumbbell rack over here. I think the first pair of dumbbells we're gonna actually buy are probably going to be 100-pound dumbbells, because Kendra has the dumbbells that she needs currently. And really the only thing that I really need dumbbells for is a chest press movement, whether it's incline or a flat bench, or a one-arm dumbbell row, or something like RDLs, and the 100-pound dumbbells would suffice for pretty much whatever I would need here. And let's face it, dumbbells are really expensive, so we're gonna buy them like one pair at a time and just kind of work our way. We'll probably go either every 10 pounds for increments or every 25 pounds for increments. We already have a set of 35s, and we already have a set of 25s, so we'll probably just be doing every 10 pounds and do 45, 55, all the way up to 100 pounds or so, and we're not really in any rush to get those. And then another thing we plan on doing here, probably sooner than later, is my wife asked me the other day, she's like, hey babe, since you're parking outside every night, what would you think if we just covered your whole entire parking space, in tractor mats? And I was like, is that what you would like to do? And she was like, yeah, I think I would like that. So eventually, we compromised, and we ended up doing exactly what she wanted. So we're gonna be putting tractor mats covering this entire half of my end of the garage. And the reason we're able to do this is because we truthfully don't have that much stuff in our garage. With we have our lawnmower and stuff, and we have golf clubs and bikes and stuff. But we have enough space for that. And we're probably not gonna get to the point where we need all of the space in the garage, and we're probably not gonna get to the point where we have so much stuff that we need to have more space at this point in our lives. So we figured we may as well use the space a little bit better and make it into a gym. Babe, you forgot to talk about one of the things that we actually made ourselves.
I know, so I don't even actually know what this is. I found it at Menards, and it was perfect size, so I didn't have to cut it. I just got two. So this is a board right here to the ground, and then here up is a board. And we just screwed it into the wall, and now I can do handstand push-ups, work on handstand holds and stuff like that without having to worry about punching through this wall with my feet.
And if you're looking at it and thinking that it looks warped, you are right. It is super humid out this week, and I think that might have warped our wood a little bit. I'm not really sure. It still works for what we need, kind of, I think. And hopefully it goes back to normal.
Yeah, hopefully once it's less humid, this will just flatten up against the wall. Because right now you can stick a hand back here. Not quite, but.
Not ideal.
Yeah, not great. It works though.
I suppose one other thing we might want to add to the gym that we didn't talk about is a little cage for Reese to be out here to watch us while we work out. I'd love to have her just out here while we work out, but I don't quite trust her enough to the point where she would just sit and watch me. I feel like if I was deadlifting or squatting, she'd try to like jump on me and bite me or something or play, which I'm not really think that's a good idea when we have 300 pounds on our back. So we'll probably get a little area for Reese as well, because you can't forget about our child.
You know, I was thinking about that the other day, and I think if we like put it over in that corner by the door, we don't ever use that door. True. We could probably move that ladder and just get something that we could put over there so we don't have to move it all the time. We can like fold it just so it fits in that space back there.
Yeah, the way Reese can be a part of our workouts too.
Yeah, except for today it's so hot, I don't think she'd want to be out.
We have to get a fan in here as well at some point because it is really stuffy in here.
Oh yeah, we can talk about the heater too.
Oh yeah, oh my gosh, we're forgetting everything. So, we also bought a heater and then realized that we didn't really read the instructions good. You need to like connect it up like
with wires.
With wires.
Like we need an electrician to do it. We're not going to electrocute ourselves and do it.
I don't even know how to get to the point where I could electrocute myself, which is probably a good thing. So we're gonna connect that as well. Obviously we don't need that in the summer months.
Yeah.
But it gets pretty cold in South Dakota, I'd say. Mm-hmm. So we'll need that eventually.
Yeah. And I'm kind of a baby with cold. It takes me forever to warm up when it's cold outside. So.
For reference, it's like 80 and humid out today, and I walk in from taking Reese for a walk, and she's snuggled on the couch in a blanket.
Yeah.
She's kind of a baby, but it's fine. 3, 2, 1, boys. Okay. 3, 2. What?
You said that so fast I didn't even hear what you said.
Start. Come on.
Okay. So another reason why we're laughing.
Go.
Okay, so another reason I decided to jump into this, make this purchase, is because one day we hope to have kids, and getting to the gym is probably going to be a lot more difficult with both of our work schedules and then having a child. So we thought now would be a good time to purchase all of this stuff so we don't have to worry about all the expense that comes along with a child. So getting this stuff now kind of gets rid of the excuse as to why we can't purchase it once we have kids. So kind of helped me make the decision by myself to get this started. But he's so happy.
I love the idea. I was a little bit at first is like, you bought what?
And he honestly uses it more than me. He loves coming out here and working out in the mornings before work. So I think it was a good investment.
Well, it'll be nice too because this summer, with what I do, is just real estate photography. That's what I mean, by the way. In my last video, I said I shot a home, and Ken was like, "You should probably explain what you mean by that." And I was like, "That's a good point." I do real estate photography, and then prime real estate season is going to be in the summer months, meaning that I am pretty much busy from like 8 o'clock till 5 o'clock every day during the summer, whether it's editing or going to an actual house and shooting. Meaning that it's easy to get in the habit of saying, well, I just don't have time today to work out. So being able to just walk out to my garage, or now our gym, I suppose, more than a garage, is a good way to make sure that we're keeping our health in check, because health means a lot to both of us, and we're both, really passionate about health and fitness. And it's just a way for us to keep that going, even while our lives get busier, and then eventually get much busier, if we have kids someday.
Yep. Alright guys, thanks for watching. So this is phase 1 of our garage gym, and we plan on keeping you guys updated as we add more things, but for now, that's all we have for you today.
Yep, as you can tell, we're very excited about having a garage gym. We're very giddy, and we act like kids at Christmas talking about getting equipment and stuff like that, and it's fun. It's really fun to be able to build something like this together, and to just know that we're taking smart steps now to, make sure we can keep our health in check going forward in the future. Speaking of that, Ken and I were talking about how we think it'd be a lot of fun to do some sort of like fitness challenge on our YouTube channel together. Not like make our channel like a fitness YouTube channel or anything, but to make, some sort of like challenge to keep each other accountable, and just to be like, getting in the best shape of our lives, or, doing something fun like that to show off our workouts, to show off, maybe things that we've eaten a day, and how to balance, working a full-time schedule and living a healthy, nutritious lifestyle. So if that's something you think you guys would want to see on this channel, smash that like button. Smash the like button. leave a comment, share this video with your friends. The more likes we get, the more motivated.
And if you have ideas about future videos we should do, you should comment that below.
What are we gonna do if we get like 1 like on this video?
We're so
I guess we'll know that it's not what people want. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. We appreciate you, and we'll see you next time. Were you gonna do that too?
No, I was gonna stand up.